From moments like Jim Carrey pretending to be a Batman,
Kevin Bacon is Batman!
to drop a banger performance of Jack Nicholson.
I can't believe I ate the whole...
These are 17 times. Jim Carrey's stunned hosts with hilarious impressions. So on the list, Jim's impression of El Diage is on the 17th number, in which Jim captured the character's energy and charm perfectly.
So I got to ask before we start. It's a question straight from my heart.
With a mix of humor and enthusiasm, Jim brings the character to life, saying,
And when you're near me, my heart does shine.
It's one of those impressions that truly shows Jim's comedic brilliance.
Can I see one today? Oh, girl, just give me one today. Ooh.
Coming in at number 16, Jim Carrey's legendary impression of Matthew McConaughey is pure comedic gold.
Rolling this booger. It makes me feel safe, Dave.
Good, bro.
It's not even a booger anymore.
Oh, okay,
It's more of an anchor.
Watch as Jim rolls a booger between his fingers while channeling McConaughey's laid-back, philosophical vibe.
Yes, sir. Chase ghosts. I mean, take a big step back. Like go from winning an Oscar to doing a car commercial. My agent was like, I could understand if you did this right after the Lincoln Lawyer. That would have made sense.
He nails McConaughey's voice and tone, saying things like,
Oh no, it's real simple, Dave. All I gotta do is let go of the illusion that I exist. Drive around in my Lincoln.
Then he takes it to the next level with,
Sometimes you gotta go back to actually move forward.
making it even more ridiculous and funny. Jim's impression even includes a deep dive into McConaughey's infamous car commercial, rolling the booger like it's his anchor to safety.
I mean, take a big step back. Like go from winning an Oscar to doing a car commercial.
Then Jim Carrey goes deep with his philosophical take, saying,
What are any of us doing?
he adds a hilarious twist with,
Whether I get your question right or wrong, free will is an illusion.
then he takes it to the next level, saying,
Say God made the moon, but I don't know. Maybe the moon made him. Or her.
and of course Jim's signature style finishes it off with,
That's freaking cool.
At number 15, Jim Carrey delivers an old but gold impression of the legendary Bruce Stern, with lines like,
Can't keep a good man down, can you, Bruce?
Jim nails the tough guy persona. He even delivers the iconic, making the impression even more hilarious.
You look at me when I'm talking to you, son.
Next, on the 14th spot, Jim takes us to the skies with his impersonation of William Shatner, and you've got to respect the effort he puts into this one.
You can't come in here and...
With every exaggerated gesture, Jim brings Shatner's dramatic flair to life, delivering lines like,
Mr. Ventura.
There's someone on the way. Something.
His Shatner impression is so over the top you can't help but laugh at the absurdity.
That's poppycock. These people are perfectly free to do anything they like.
At number 13, Jim Carrey pulls off a hilarious impression of Kevin Bacon, pretending to be Batman.
Kevin Bacon is Batman!
And Jim brings this absurd concept to life with perfect comedic timing. With his deadpan delivery and exaggerated gestures, Jim transforms Kevin Bacon into the Dark Knight in the most unexpected way. Coming in at number 12, Jim Carrey takes on the legendary Jerry Seinfeld, and with his impeccable timing, Jim delivers lines like,
You ever make the wrong turn and next thing you know, you're in the hood?
He perfectly mimics Seinfeld's observational humor, asking,
And why do they call it hood?
Jim nails Seinfeld's style, saying,
What is it, like the entire city's a giant sweatshirt and that's the part you pull over your head?
In the 11th spot, Jim Carrey delivers an impression of Don Rickles at a United Nations summit, where he channels Rickles' iconic insult humor, with lines like,
Yeah, baby. Then I get it all in.
He doesn't hold back, saying,
thing and cut it off, though, because the Arab was going to make a bid.
And of course, he throws in a classic Rickles jab.
By the way, Habib, your wife called the slurping machine.
Up next on the 10th number, we've got another blast from the past, as Jim Carrey impersonates the legendary Henry Fonda. In this impression, Jim channels Fonda's old-school style, delivering lines like,
You want me to pick strawberries?
with perfect timing. And he adds his own comedic twist, saying,
I hope you're ready to massage my bed back tonight.
And now, Jim's impression of Pee Wee Herman takes the number 9 spot, where Jim delivers lines like,
Hi, boys and girls. Your friend Pee Wee has been on a new adventure.
in classic Pee Wee fashion. He takes it to the next level, saying,
Which is why it's time to buy the new improved Pee Wee doll.
and even adds a twist with,
This one's even anatomically correct.
Jim's Pee Wee impression is a riot, complete with a Master of Disguise and the Turbo Fest feature for little Pee Wee to beat this.
That's right. Just like Fu Manchu. The new Pee Wee doll is a master of disguise.
Up next, Jim Carrey channels the iconic James Dean in a stunningly hilarious impression. Due to the right intensity, James Dean himself complimented with an unforgettable line.
You're tearing me apart!
In the number 7 spot, Jim Carrey takes on the famous Lance Armstrong with a hilarious twist. With perfect timing, Jim says,
A lot of people say I look like Lance Armstrong,
and then he pulled out Armstrong's signature act.
especially when I do this.
His delivery and comedic flair turned this simple impression into something truly memorable, and it's an unexpected yet spot-on take on Armstrong that will leave you laughing. Coming in at number 6, Jim Carrey nails a hilarious impression of David Caruso with a perfectly timed, intense, close-up and signature dramatic style.
A nice, real, intense close-up here. Okay, David Caruso style.
He delivers the classic line,
Well, I guess we've found our man.
In this next impression, Jim Carrey shows off yet another incredible talent of his Elvis impersonation that's so close to Elvis' signature style.
I was standing in the street screaming, trying to get the vicious dog off my leg.
He even adds his own twist, saying,
30 years ago today, I was attacked by a dog.
All right, coming in at number 4, Jim Carrey's impression of Jack Nicholson is absolutely spot on. With perfect delivery, Jim hits us with the iconic line,
I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
and of course he nails Nicholson's intensity with some exceptionally excellent expressions.
Whole thing.
Wait till they get a load of me.
At number 3, Jim Carrey impersonates none other than Sylvester Stallone, and it's both simple and brilliant. With his signature Stallone delivery, Jim says,
I do all my own stunts, you know what I mean?
he perfectly captures Stallone's style, adding,
People pay a lot of money to come to the theater. They want to know what I'm doing inside, you know?
in the number 2 spot, Jim Carrey takes on the infamous Robert De Niro, and she asked for,
You look like Jerry Lewis.
to this, Jim responded.
I thought it looked more like De Niro.
With his impeccable timing and spot-on delivery, Jim nails De Niro's iconic style, and of course he finishes it off with the unforgettable.
Now that's a spicy meatball.
And taking the number 1 spot, Jim Carrey's impression of Clint Eastwood is absolutely the funniest we could find. Let us know if you also think the same in the comments section. With perfect delivery, Jim channels Eastwood's iconic tough guy persona, saying,
Be careful what you wish for.
and then he said, he finishes it off with,
44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world.
making this impression a total knockout.